All right, guys, good morning. Welcome back to casa.texpina. We're on build day number 152 today. It's Thursday. Had a long night last night. They cut the power from 11 p.m. until 7 a.m. Oh, hot and humid, let me tell you. Sorry for the delayed video upload. Didn't get it out until this morning. So just before coming out onto site today, it finally finished upload. So hopefully you guys are enjoying build day number 151 as I'm talking to you right now doing 152. So most of the guys are already on site today. Everybody's here. Let's go ahead and I'll just walk you guys around and show you where everybody's at. So let's get started. So over in this corner, we've got the Tinsmiths, and they are going to be starting on the roof on the back side of the house. Sorry, being corny this morning. That's what lack of sleep does for you. We've also got painters hiding underneath the tarps, both sides, continuing with the epoxy, cleaning up and filling in, doing all the body filling for the fence grills. Up here on the front, Mr. Carlito and Mr. Pablo are working on building the step that's going to go from the sidewalk to a step into the gate, making sure that we are still maintaining the oro plata mata on the way into the house. So the first step is going to be here, oro plata to come into the gate. Mata gets me onto the porch, and oro again gets me into the house. So we're good. Gold, silver, death, gold. Got to make sure you end on either gold or silver. So we're good. Old Spanish tradition that maintained. Also up here in the front, you see Mr. Jojo here is working on the stone cladding. Engineer bought a couple more boxes of the stone cladding, so we're raising this up a little bit higher. He wasn't quite happy with the low craftsman. He wanted to bring it up another couple of rows, so that's what Mr. Jojo is working on this morning. Let's go ahead and cruise on inside. Mr. Willie is serenading his palitada mixer, Mr. Gabby. He's up here singing. So they're getting ready to continue with the column here where he left off yesterday as it was getting dried. So he'll get that wrapped up today. And let's go ahead into the kitchen area. Our guys, with all the banging, they're continuing to build the deck for the concrete. And Mr. Joel is building the CHB, the concrete hollow block side here. One of the subscribers asked about whether or not we were going to have enough depth on the cabinet for the dishwasher to fit underneath. I checked the specifications on the dishwasher. Dishwasher is 550 millimeters deep. Up to the edge here is 570. And when they do the countertop, the granite countertop, it's going to stick out another 30 millimeters, so it'll be 60 centimeters or 600 millimeters all the way out. So the dishwasher is going to be good. It's going to be covered. All right, let me get out of these guys' way. This is working hard in there. Our electrician's back today. Anay bato. Alin? Switch for, oh, for the outside? Oh, for the front door. Oh, okay. So he's running conduits. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. So all the outlets are coming into the panel from the bottom. All the switches are going to come into the panel from the top. All right, galing. That's good. So that's what we're working on here. Okay, let's go ahead and head on over. Let's take a look at the septic tank. Also on the way, Mr. Marvin is out of his hole for the moment, but he is continuing to dig and work for the catch basin. I'll speak of the devil, he shall appear. Good morning. So Mr. Marvin's working on digging out the pipe run, the drainage to go from the catch basin inside the garage, and it's going to connect outside the wall and over to the catch basin that's just over here in the corner. Well, while we're over here in the corner, Mr. Ben and Mr. Jericho, somebody let them out of their hole. I'll have to check on that. All the scaffolding was removed as I predicted yesterday. Their next step is to start doing the sectioning walls between the three chambers. So that's what they're working on today. They're going to build up these two section walls, and then most likely by the afternoon we're going to be pouring the remaining pieces of the 4 column footers. So they got it halfway up because they were hesitant that the walls would collapse without the additional support. So they've got those in. Now they're going to go ahead and finish getting out everything concreted in today. So we'll be watching these guys as well. So septic tanks and dirty kitchen countertops, day 2. Also here on the back, Mr. Allen is back to securing some of our wall cladding here on the back. Make sure it doesn't buckle. So we got a lot of drilling in holes. A lot of drilling holes and then going back with concrete nails to secure those in place. Roof guys are at it again. We're continuing to work here on the south side. Today they're going to encounter the stub ups for our solar hot water heater. So they're going to have to locate where those are at and make holes for them to go through. Hopefully just small circular holes. All right. As usual during break time, the engineer's brother-in-law, Al, has delivered some more Hardy Flex. That's a name brand, but yeah, the fiber cement board. So Mr. Allen's back in business. And also the doormen are here. So they're getting a stencil for the top of the door frame, so they can make sure that the door that they're creating matches it perfectly. So in they come, out they go. Short visit.
Do you want to see the real Spider-Man? There you go. There's no CG involved. I call it total bravery. There is no way. Look at this. Look at him walk. No harness, nothing. Perfect balance.
All right, so the next step in making the dirty kitchen countertop is we're putting rebar. So they've already got the CHB concrete hollow block for the end wall on both ends. Now they're getting ready to start putting in the rebar. We're using a number 10, a 10 millimeter rebar here. So they're going to do the pattern on it. Also, what they do here, so they'll start from this side, come around. We are going to reconfigure how this window is going to go. It's going to go this way instead of this way. And they've got the block out for the sink. They would rather go small and be able to chip it out later than to have it too big and have to try to figure out how to add in shoring for the sink. So yes, we are going to have a bigger sink than this. This is barely, and if you look at it, 60 centimeters by, what's that, 40 centimeters? Yeah, so it's a little short and a little small for a sink. Ours is going to be a little bit bigger than this. Probably, it's going to be a double sink. So we'll get this later. Then we got the spots marked out where they're going to make the cut for the oven to sit in. So we're going to have a 90 centimeter oven. One of the largest sizes they have here. All right, so this is the next step. All right, the guys are moving right along here with the section walls for the septic tank. So we got the first digestion chamber number 2, and the leaching chamber. The engineer's brother-in-law did bring in some more fiber cement board, so Mr. Alex and Mr. Allen have been busy this afternoon, or this morning, putting all the pieces in. So that was before lunch. So now they're going back and making sure to get all the pieces secured. That's what the nails are you see here coming up. All right, Mr. Jojo is wrapped up on the extra pieces of stone. So it's up a little higher now. Let's take a look at it from back here. Let's see if I can. Okay, so looking at it from as you're coming into the gate, much higher. Two rows higher, looks good. All right, the next thing we're working on is a rough layout just for ideas and sizing for the kitchen counter that's going to be on this side. So it's going to be a straight shot down this wall with a breakfast bar. So it's going to come up a little bit and come over. Now they're trying to figure out what the size is going to be, what kind of room is left over for the kitchen island here in the center. Because you want to be able to have enough room to walk around the sides comfortably, but still have a usable counter space on the top. Now the big gap at the end, this is where our refrigerator is going to go. All right, we got a basic layout for the kitchen cabinetry. Countertops here. So we're going to have the one that was already in, oven, sink, regular countertop. We're going to have an island in the middle that is 80 centimeters wide, 150 centimeters deep. So this is 2.5 feet by 5 feet. And then we're going to have a big gap here to be able to come over with a 2-foot countertop here and a breakfast bar. The refrigerator is going to go over here behind everybody, and we'll have a 3-foot gap between the refrigerator and the front of the island here on the side. So plenty of room to move around. This is not even counting all the cabinets that are going to be going up around the top, and lighting above. So it'll be above. So we'll have under cabinet lighting and hopefully some LED lighting above the top to really light it up. It's going to be a beautiful kitchen for Miss Emie to enjoy. Now see, while we were out there dilly-dallying with the main kitchen, Mr. Joel's been in here pouring concrete. He's putting in the dirty kitchen. So we got countertop coming. This is the base for the countertop. Mr. Joel's doing a great job, huh? All right. Mr. Pablo's doing concrete runner. Get a bucket, drop it off. Get a bucket, drop it off. All right. These guys are doing awesome. All right, so the guys here in the septic tank are about to put on the last row of hollow block. They're going to leave a gap in the middle here for the connection pipes, the overflow pipes from one section to the other. They're going to be left here in the center. And when they come back tomorrow, they're going to pour the biga, or the beams, over the top, and then they're going to put the pipe in place at that point and cover it all in. All right, the septic tank walls are done. Mr. Jericho over in the corner underneath the flap and Mr. Ben here are working on pouring the rest of the concrete columns in the corner. And then tomorrow, their big task for tomorrow is the biga. They got the biga task for tomorrow. They got a very big task for tomorrow, so they're going to do all the top load beams all the way across. So that's going to be a big job tomorrow. Lots of rebar in the morning, lots of forms in the afternoon. They may pour tomorrow afternoon or they may not. May hold off until Saturday. But this is the beginning of the septic tank. Next phase, more concrete. And inside the dirty kitchen, countertop day 2 has been done. They're going to let this all dry out, and tomorrow they'll pull the forms off the front and let it continue drying the rest of the way. All right, folks, it's yabba dabba do time. You guys are wrapped up. Just to recap what all happened today, we had a lot of work going on in both kitchens. As far as in the dirty kitchen, we got the cabinet countertop worked on. Out here in the main kitchen, we got the rough-in for what the cabinets and the breakfast bar and the island are going to start looking like. So look forward to those in the next coming days and weeks. All right, they're still working on the roofing up on top, and the rest of the guys have already started putting their stuff away and getting ready to go home. Notice I just walked through the door. I kept trying to get the drone to do that, and it would come up to the door and would not go through both directions. Even with the safeties off, I couldn't get it to do it. Oh well, something else to try and learn. So, all right, if you guys liked today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the casa.texpina star right over here and you'll be subscribed. Hit the bell icon just below the view screen. You'll be notified of our next video upload for your viewing pleasure. So until we see you again tomorrow for Friday, yay, Friday, have a great afternoon and God bless. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.